Welcome back to the Wandering Off channel. Today we are going to explore the culinary scene in Luxembourg. We're talking street food to some of the highest restaurants here. Come check it out. We are walking around Luxembourg City and it is absolutely insane. Like, we walked that bridge right there and every view, every angle we get of this, we had to stop and take pictures.
So
Alex
crazy.
is freaking out.
It's like, it doesn't stop getting more and more pretty. Like every new angle, I mean, what the fuck? Every new angle, I'm like getting enthralled just by like the view in the screen. But like, look at the fog, the whole lighting, the vibe.
It's very mystical, very magical over here.
Goodness.
And you wouldn't think. You wouldn't have thunk it.
Sorry. Wait, look.
What?
Because the ring just goes with this vibe.
To start off this video, we're going to show you the best breakfast we had while we were here. It's the highest rated, and it has a special for those of you that come and grab your breakfast before 11. So Alex got these beautiful fruit pancakes. It came at 11. It ended at 11, but we got the morning club, the fried eggs, some Luxembourgish avocados, we got some ham, we got some cheese, and we got some bread going. It came with this orange juice. I'm sorry, it's almost finished, but this was the freshest orange juice I've ever had. Like, it tastes like you're taking a deep bite out of an orange, as quoted by Alexander Lindeparter. And then this hot chocolate's also super, super rich and dense with the chocolate, but it's not overwhelming.
Yeah, it's not like, I was telling Sam that sometimes we have hot chocolates that taste like they just melted chocolate, and like that's how they get the richness, but it's like hard to drink a lot of it. But this has the same like depth of flavor while still staying light and creamy. Like, it is so good.
Yeah, and you could probably see it from the foam and the cocoa on the top. Like, it's just rich, but like Alex said, creamy, and it doesn't overwhelm. It's really good.
I'm so excited for these pancakes. They look thick.
Just like you.
Wait, first I'm just gonna take like a cut all the way through because like I think that's fun. Okay.
Oh my god, look at those layers. Is it maple syrup?
I don't think so, but I really like it. I'm normally not someone who orders pancakes, so like I'm just happy and I don't have much to compare it to. But it has all like the spices that go into a pancake, but I feel like often when I've had pancakes, they don't actually put like a lot of cinnamon or whatever. But this tastes like what you think a perfect pancake is gonna taste like. Wow.
Oh my god. Big brain technology.
So fun.
Okay, so Alex just tried some of this guacamole, and her brilliant commentary was pretty brilliant. It's like if baba ganoush. Ooh. Never seen avocado that's like kind of shreddy like this.
I don't the avocado.
So it's like baba ganoush and
I don't know what that is.
guacamole having a baby.
Yeah, because it's very lemony and garlicky. It's delicious.
Okay, so we're gonna try it with the bread.
It looks so divine.
Wow. It's very garlicky,
Yeah.
but it's balanced with the citrus, you're right. It's very tasty. And the pine nuts, I've never necessarily had pine nuts on avocado, but it's really good. I'm sure it's gonna be a good egg.
The chives look really pretty on it.
It's a good egg. A+ breakfast. Just want to get the yolk reveal. Oh yeah, look at that. It's so rich. Next up, you know we love our street food, so we had to check out some of the Christmas markets while we were here. And honestly, this gave us a real taste of the street food culture here in Luxembourg. Oh. Thank you.
Merci.
So here we are, trying this. It reminded us a lot of the look of halushki. The dumplings are clearly a lot bigger, but it's got that same kind of vibe. It has cream, it has the pork, and they suggested we put the Maggi sauce on it. So I'm excited to see what it's going to taste like. This already is kind of breaking up a bit easier than halushki. Let's see. Pretty good. It has a similar vibe to halushki, but as Alex was mentioning, thicker dumplings.
Like much
What?
bigger. These are much bigger than halushki.
Much bigger dumplings.
That That's like a halouche cake.
Yeah, this is not a halouche. But it is really good. It gives you the same vibe. And the Maggi definitely like elevates it in a cool way. So it's really good. Okay, so we're trying one of these.
So this is Tyrolean. They say Knodel here, which I know is not how to pronounce it. It's like Knodel probably. I don't know. The way that we were saying it when we were in northern Italy was Cannondale. So with less of an American accent. Tyrol.
So we asked them to get it all dressed. So there was butter, there was Gran Padano, clearly these chives, and I think like a crispy onion.
Oh, nice.
And we got it fresh, like right out of the oven.
Yeah,
and
he just pulled those out of
He literally just pulled it out of the oven. And I already tried a bite, so I'm not gonna lie, but wow.
How's the texture?
The butter almost candies the onion.
Right. Also,
And the
sorry,
chive?
to be specific, it's brown butter.
It is brown butter. But like as you can see, it's super soft. It's almost like a spinachy mashed potato. It's very delicious. The cheese, the brown butter, the onion, and the chives like perfectly pair together for this delicious savory bite.
Okay, I'm getting a bite. I'm trying to get all the toppings on it. Okay, this is my bite. Welcome to my bite.
It's good, eh?
It might be even better. It's really good. I can't say that. I had it in Tyrol.
If you didn't know, Alex and I are French Canadian, so we're really big fans of raclette. And luckily, Luxembourg specializes in it. And this was one of the best raclettes we've ever had.
Wow. So, on a notre raclette ici. It looks
incroyable.
It looks so good. These like pickled onions I'm really excited about, and the pickled pickles. Okay, and cucumbers.
And she gave us 2 really nice doses of pickled of the hot raclette.
Yeah, you keep on.
Sorry, I'm just really excited.
Okay, you want to try it?
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
no, the cheese! That's,
Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at this cheese.
Whoa, okay, that's
Oh my
enticing.
god.
Okay, bye.
Wow. That's really good cheese. And the pickles are so good. The pickled onions are so good. That was the best bite. That's what Christmas is about.
Now that we got to check out some of the awesome street food scene here in Luxembourg, we're going to check out one of the best restaurants, one of the highest rated restaurants in all of the city. And it's actually connected to the Luxembourg City Museum, which if you're visiting, we have to recommend this because it was one of the coolest museum experiences that we ever got to see. From the ground level all the way to the top, you got to see the evolution of Luxembourg, from when it was just a small town and how it slowly evolved into what it is today. Luckily for us, the restaurant was attached directly to the museum at the bottom, so we got to go, and it also has one of the coolest views of the city that you might be able to get. We got a tasting menu for about 50 euros.
So this is the langoustine soup, which is amazing.
Which is amazing.
Oh, we haven't tried it yet, but it looks amazing. It has deep, rich flavor.
That's really good.
So the soup is very rich, and the cream pairs really well. It's not too terribly hot. It's like
the temperature of my mouth. I don't notice the temperature difference when it enters.
it's really good. I think it's really nice and rich. But it's kind of exactly what I was expecting for a bit more of a fine dining experience. But we're getting to experience it at lunch, so that's really nice, you know? So this is the veal with a bunch of different garden vegetables, some nice basmati rice, and it's almost like a, do you remember what it was called?
And blanquette de
Veau.
Oh, whoa.
What?
It just broke apart.
Wow. That's so tender. And not overly chewy at all. Like, it's just really good. Wow. I'm impressed. In terms of flavor, it's nice. It's creamy and it's subtle. It's more on the side of French cuisine, in my opinion, in the sense that the Germanic or Luxembourgish influence seems to rely heavily on the gravy and like the savory, oniony flavors. Whereas this is more of a nice, allow the spices to do its job, allow the flavors from the veal to cook in slowly, the mushrooms, the garden vegetables. So yeah, no, it's really good. So look at this beautiful cheese platter. This was one of their desserts in the 3-course meal that me and Alex are having. Alex already started on some of the cheese, so what are your thoughts on the cheese that you're having?
Good. This is
Parmesan?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's well, I mean like good Parmesan, but like what I'm used to.
Yeah. I'm getting a whiff of the cheese that we're having right now, like by kneeling forward and like filming her, and it just smells so aromatic, like so pungent. I'm so excited. Look at that dried fig, man. It's just beautiful. Anyways, continue.
The brie is super creamy. Like you could see how like darn creamy it is. It's
wow.
So good, and also like pungent flavor. Love it.
Okay, so we're gonna try the blue cheese that Alex said was the most blue tasting. Yeah, that's got a kick.
That's the face of someone who's eating blue.
Yeah, it is. That's good. Wow, that's good. So this is the cheese Alex was kind of unfamiliar with. Gotta taste it.
I feel like after the blue, it's not gonna taste like much. No brie. That's a very brie.
It's a very pungent brie.
I like it a lot.
It might even be camembert.
Possibly. Because look at how creamy and swollen.
Yeah, it seems a lot more creamy than brie, but it's also a lot more rich.
Yeah.
That's very good.
You're not even having the garnishes.
Okay, we're gonna try some with the cranberry. I like my camembert with the sweet jams. Wow, that's good. This was a good decision. I'm sure the Yule log would have been great, but go
We
on.
like cheese. We like cheese.
We're cheesy folk.
We've had so much cheese this trip. We had like a bowl full of cheese, fondue, and then a like wedge of brie, and then a block of truffle.
Oh my god, it was so good, that block of truffle cheese.
Yeah, and then a raclette sandwich. And now we're having cheese for dessert. Like, why stop?
Yeah, why stop? Thank you for joining us for another amazing video. We hope you guys enjoyed. Let us know in the comments below some of your favorite spots in Luxembourg, and until next time, subscribe and keep wandering, friends.